Finishing in first place, 43 feet 6 inches, Ava Rushing from Plain. Direct your attention to the award stand. Here's the top finisher in the women's wheelchair shot put division, finishing in first place with a toss of 17 feet 8 3/4 inch, Tally Brandt from Randall. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 4A division, boys shot put. Record set by Anthony Dudley from El Paso, Parkland, back in 2014, 63 feet 4 inches. At the awards table, we have your top 3 finishers. In third place, 55 feet 3 inches, Caleb Garland from Stephenville. Second place, Keaton Goody from Decatur. Finishing in first place, 59.8, Colton Durth from Stephenville. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 5A division girls triple jump. Our record of 42 feet 9 inches set in 2023 by Taylor Fingers from Mansfield. At the awards table, we have your top 3 finishers. In third place with a jump of 36 feet 8 inches, Caitlin Washington from Fort Worth Trimble Tech. Second place, 38 feet 1/2 inch, Dory Davis from Mansfield Summit. And in first place, 39 feet 1 3/4 inches, Maisha Lewis from Lubbock, Monterey. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 4A Division Boys Pole Vault. Our record in the pole vault of 15 feet 6 inches was set back in 2022 by Ben Kirby from Stephenville. At the awards table, the top 3 finishers. Finishing in 3rd place, 14 feet 6 inches, Kai Smith from Brock. 2nd place, 15 feet, Kyler Mills from Stephenville. And 1st place with a jump of 15 feet, Matthew Portillo from Clint. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 4A Division Boys Discus. Our record, 183 feet 9 inches, set back in 2014 by Anthony Dudley from El Paso, Parkland. At the awards table, the top 3 finishers. 3rd place with a toss of 168 feet 2 inches, Colt McKinley from Canyon. 2nd place, 172 feet 3 inches, Parker Webb from Pampa. And in 1st place, 180 feet 10 inches, Kelton Burgoon from Canyon. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 4A Division Girls High Jump. Our record of 5 feet 8 inches was set back in 2018. Allie Andrus from Glen Rose. At the awards table, we have your top 3 finishers. In 3rd place with a jump of 5 feet 5 inches, Andrea Bear from Greenwood. 2nd place, 5'5", Hannah Dean from Brownwood. And in 1st place with a jump of 5 feet 6 inches, Ava Green from Decatur. And once again on the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 5A Division Girls Pole Vault. Our record of 14 feet back in 2014 set by Desiree Fryer from Justin Northwest. At the awards table, the top 3 finishers. In 3rd place, with a jump of 11 feet 6 inches, Marley Ford from Grapevine. Second place, 12 feet, Dylan Wyrick from Argyle. And in first place, with a jump of 12 feet, Addie Fields from Aledo. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 5A Division Boys Pole Vault. Our record, 17 feet 4 inches, was set back in 2017 by Peyton Wiseman from Grapevine. At the awards table, we have your top 3 jumpers. In third place, with a jump of 14 feet, Isaiah Zapata from Saginaw. In second place, 15.9, Grayson Richardson from Grapevine. And in first place, with a jump of 16 feet, Zach Holt from Argyle. Again, on the scoreboard, we have the final results of the 5A Division Boys Triple Jump. Our meet record in the triple jump is 51 feet 8.5 inches back in 2007 by Tyrone Stewart from Cedar Hill. At the awards table, the top 3 jumpers. In third place with a jump of 46 feet 6 inches, Lyndon Kilgore from Burleson. Second place, 46.10 3/4 inches, Caleb Woodard from Keller Fossil Ridge. And in first place, 47 feet 5 3/4 inches, Chris Pace from Denton Ryan. Scoreboard has the final results in the 5A Division Boys Shot Put. Our record in the boys shot put was set back in 1985, 62 feet 8 3/4 inches by Darrell Davis from Midland High. At the awards table, the top 3 shot putters. In third place with a toss of 56 feet 1 3/4 inches, Aaron Ferris from Amarillo, Tascosa. Second place, 56 feet 3.5 inches, Cameron Hall from Mansfield Summit. And in first place, 57 feet 4 inches, Tanner Reagan from El Paso, El Dorado. We have your final results of the 5A Division Girls High Jump on the scoreboard. Our record in the high jump was set back in 2008 with a jump of 6 feet 1/4 inch, Victoria Lucas from Midland. And at the awards table, the top 3 finishers. In third place with a jump of 5 feet 4 inches, Maisha Lewis from Lubbock, Monterey. Second place, 5 feet 4 inches, Audrey Pop from Colleyville. And in first place, with a jump of 5 feet 4 inches, Kenley Stevens from Lubbock Cooper. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 5A Division Boys Long Jump. Our record back in 1991 was 25 feet 5 1/2 inches by Carlos Johnson from Arlington Martin. Top 3 finishers were on the award stand. In third place with a jump of 23 feet 5 3/4 inches, Dominic Young from Mansfield Summit. Second place, 23 6 3/4 inches, Chase Fisher from Mansfield Timberview. And finishing in first place with a jump of 23 7 3/4 inches, Jordan Owens from El Paso Andes. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 5A Division Girls Discus. Our record in the discus set back in 2012 of 183 feet 1 inch by Shelby Vaughn from Mansfield Legacy. At the awards table, we have your top 3 finishers for today. In third place, with a toss of 139 feet 6 inches, Jade Martin from Lubbock High. In second place, 145 feet 4 inches, Ava Rushing from Plainview. And in first place, 149 feet 10 inches, Destiny Oho from Mansfield Timberview. Due to the fact that we have several field events still in competition, we're going to move the start time for the running finals to 4:15. running finals are going to start at 4:15. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the 4A division boys high jump. Our record in the 4A high jump was set back in 2012 and tied again with a jump of 7 feet. This was by Logan Britton from Canyon Randall. At the awards table, we have the top 3 finishers. Finishing in 3rd place with a jump of 6 feet 6 inches, Jesse Barnes from Stephenville. 2nd place with a jump of 6 feet 8 inches, Briggs Macon from Hereford. And in 1st place with a jump of 6 feet 10 inches, Bryson Williams from West Plains. On the scoreboard, we have the final results in the 4A division girls discus. Our record in the discus, 162 feet, set back in 2019 by Audrey Hughes from Canyon. At the awards table, we have your top 3 finishers. In 3rd place with a toss of 122 feet 9 inches, Addison Joy from Canyon. 2nd place, 128 feet 2 inches, Miriam Cobb from Springtown. And finishing in 1st place, 135 feet 7 inches, Carly Schwab from Monaghan. On the scoreboard, we have your final results in the wheelchair division shot put. At the awards table, here are the top 2 finishers. In 2nd place with a toss of 13 feet 8 inches, Isaac Montoya from Lubbock High. In 1st place, 18 feet 5 1/2 inches, Tristan West from Amarillo Caprock. On the scoreboard, we have the final results in the 4A division girls long jump. At the awards table, here are the top three finishers. Finishing in third place with a jump of 17 feet 6 1/2 inches, Hannah Dean from Brownwood. Second place, 17 6 3/4, Kara Heckler from Crum. Finishing in first place, setting a new regional record of 18 feet 11 3/4 inches, Marley Morris from Crum. And again, on the scoreboard, the 4A girls triple jump. Our record in this is 39 6 1/4. Top three finishers on the award stand. Finishing in third place with a jump of 37 feet 3/4 inches, Enlil Hall from Brownwood. Second place, 37 7, Kara Heckler from Crum. And first place, 39 feet 1/4 inches, Marley Morris from Crum. On the scoreboard, we have the final results in the 5A division girls long jump. At the awards table, we have the top three jumpers. In third place, with a jump of 17 feet 11 1/2 inches, Sawyer Voigt from Aledo. Second place, 18 feet, Gianna Gilly from El Paso Andres. And finishing in first place with a jump of 19 feet, Alexandria Drummond from Mansfield Timberview. Once again, due to competition in several of the field events, we're going to have a 4:15 start time with our 4x100 meter relay. Our first running final will start at 4:15, not 4 o'clock. On the scoreboard, we have the final results in the 4A division girls shot put. 4A girls shot put. At the awards table, we have the top three finishers. Finishing in third place with a toss of 39 feet 5 inches, Cadence Allen from Brownwood. Second place, 40 feet 1 3/4 inches, Kelby Glass from Andrews. And finishing in first place with a toss of 40 feet 10 1/2 inches, Brinley Hall from Stephenville. We have just concluded our competition in the discus. Our pre-stage area is now open. In just a moment, we will have all tracksters moved to the top to be pre-staged prior to running their finals. If you want to move to the top now, you and your teammates may move up there and get ready for running, which is going to start at 4:15. Here are the top three finishers in the 4A division boys triple jump. A record of 50 feet 11 3/4 inches was set back in 2015. Charles Brown from Hershey. At the awards table, we have the top three finishers. In third place, 44 10 1/2, Caden Joseph from Cooper Liberty. In second place, 45 feet 3/4 inches, Mason Huffman from Cooper Liberty. And in first place, with a jump of 47 feet 1 3/4 inches, Caden Brooks from Fort Worth Dunbar. We need the Fort Worth boys coach from Everman, please meet at the garage area. This is the Everman boys coach. Everman boys coach, please report to the garage area where the shot disc weigh-in is located. Six competitors left in the high jump in the 5A division boys high jump. Six competitors left at 6 feet 6 inches. We need to have the 4x1 relay teams please check in at the pre-stage area. This is up on top of the hill at the discus ring. We need all of our relay teams please report to the pre-stage area so that we're able to check roll. Please direct your attention to the awards area. Here are the top three finishers, 4A division, boys long jump. Finishing in third place with a jump of 22 feet, 2 1/4 inch. Asen Hoffman from Cooper Liberty. Second place, 22.7, Dylan Payton from Greenwood. And first place, 23 feet, 4 1/2 inch, Caden Brooks from Fort Worth Dunbar. Once again, we're checking roll up top on the relay teams. We have several relay teams that have not checked in. If you're running the 4x100 meter relay, you must check in at the discus ring. Your team must be certified prior to running. This time we need all-timers, straightaway judges, exchange judges. Please report to your respective areas. Straightaway curve judges, finish judge, and exchange judges. Please report to your respective area. Our first running event is going to be the women's 4x100 meter relay. At this time, we would like to recognize the fact that this is the UIL Region 1 4A, 5A Track and Field Championship, sponsored by Texas Tech in conjunction with Lubbock Independent School District. If you would please, we'd like to ask that you please stand for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Region 1 4A and 5A Track and Field Championships. It's finals day here in Lubbock as we get ready to crown some champions, hand out some medals, and send the top two in each event down to Austin to compete in the state track and field meet. That is going to be in 2 weeks from now.
Your lane assignments for the 4A division.
The third place representative will also have a chance to move on,
Decatur's going to be in lane
depending
1.
on the other regions. Looking at the lane assignments here for the
Lubbock Cooper's going to be in lane 3. Brownwood, lane 4. West Plains going to be in
4 by
lane
1. Decatur in 1, Springtown in 2.
County lane 7. Fort Worth Dunbar, lane 8. Exchange judge, are you ready? Judge
Lubbock
number
Liberty
1.
in 3. Brownwood is in 4.
Judge number 2.
West Plains in 5. Andrews in 6. Estacado in 7. And Fort Worth Dunbar in lane 8. Top qualifying time is Brownwood, 48.08. They are in lane number 4.
We're ready on the second exchange. Third exchange, are you ready?
Running events was moved back to 4:15 today. They moved all field events to this afternoon. There are still a couple of field events still going. One field event that includes this race here, a pole vaulter that is in this sprint relay. So they've had to let her come over and run this race and then go back. The boys high jumping class 5A is taking place on the far end. It is not over yet. I think there's 3 young guys left, and the bar right now at 6'8". This is the 4 by 100 meter 4A girls. Brownwood in there. Also in lane 7, that's Lubbock Estacado. Lane 8, Fort Worth Dunbar. They got their stagger back. And now Brownwood looks like they're going to hand off first. 2 exchanges in the books. Brownwood in front going into the 4th exchange. And that's Brownwood. Anaya Hines, the anchor leg, in lane 4. In lane 3, it's Cooper Liberty. In lane 5, it's West Plains, in a close call there.
Please direct your attention to the award.
Brownwood wins at 47-34. West Plains got him by 2/100ths of a second, so Cooper Liberty will have to wait and see what happens in the other regions
Damari Ruth from Denton Ryan.
to see who's going to go to Austin. Nice race, ladies. That's the 4A girls.
Jarrett Weathers from Mansfield Timberview. And in first place, with a toss of 174 feet 3 inches, Graham Jetson from Amarillo.
Those 2 guys right there, I'm going to say those are the discus throwers because they just got finished up there on the hill. Those are the guys going to Austin.
We need the top 3 finishing teams. Please report to the awards area and pick up your medals. And now the lane assignment For the 5A division girls, 4 by
5A
100.
girls 4x100. El Paso Americas is going to be in lane
Americas is
1.
gonna be in lane
Arlington
1.
Seguin is going to be in lane 2.
Arlington
Lubbock
Seguin,
Cooper
2.
is in lane
Lubbock
3.
Cooper's gonna be in lane
Mansfield
3.
Timberview is in lane
Mansfield
4.
Timberview
Lane 5 is
gonna
El
be in
Paso
4.
Chapin. Lane
El
6 is
Paso Chapin, lane
Everman.
5.
Lane 7 is
Everman's
Burleson.
gonna
And
be
lane 8 is Argyle. The
7.
5A girls
Argyle, lane 8. Exchange
4
judge
by
number
100
1, are you
meter
ready? Judge number
relay.
2 and judge number 3. We're ready on all exchanges. Quiet to start, please.
Top qualifying time, Mansfield Timberview, a 46.26.
We need those top 3 finishing teams to please report to the awards area.
Mansfield Timberview right on their right hip is El Paso Chapin in lane 5. Timberview hands off first. Reagan Williams, Lauren Gardner. El Paso Chapin at the buzzer. Photo finish. I think Chapin might have got him at the wire. Let's look and see. Chapin, then Timberview, and then Everman. That's your top 3.
All coaches need to be moved back into the stands area, especially those coaches at the high jump. All coaches, please move back into the stands area. Please direct your attention to the awards area. Here are the top 3 finishing teams in the 4A division girls 4 by 100 meter relay. Finishing in 3rd place, 47-7, the team from Lubbock Cooper Liberty. 2nd place, 47-69, West Plains. Finishing in 1st place, 47-34, the team from Brownwood. Next running event, 4A division boys 4 by 100. Decatur's going to be in lane 1. Stephenville lane 2. Brock is going to be in 3. Randall in 4. Lubbock Cooper Liberty is going to be in lane 5. Andrews 6. Greenwood 7. Springtown lane 8. Exchange judge, are you ready? Judge number 2. And judge number 3. We're ready on all exchanges. Quiet at the start, please.
Top qualifying time in this heat. It's 4A boys, 4x100. It's Kenyon Randall. Ooh, out in lane 6. That's Andrews. But it's Randall who hands off first. Lane 1. Oh, somebody pulled up lane 4. That is Randall with a left hamstring. So it just got interesting here. Down the stretch they come. It's going to be Andrews in lane 6. Cooper Liberty in lane 5. Brock in lane 3. And Randall has a man down. The third leg from Randall goes down. And he's still on the track. Went down holding that left hamstring about halfway through. That is Randall, lane 3, maybe Connor Miller, if it's right. And they're going to try to help him up, and he's in some pain, probably more disappointed than anything, as Randall had the top qualifying time, and they are not going to finish.
Direct your attention to the awards area. Here are the top 3 finishing teams in the 5A division girls 4x100 meter relay. In third place, 46-84, the team.
This is the team,
Everman.
the 4x100 of the 5A girls here on the medal stand.
Mansfield Timberview. And first place, 45-91, the team from El Paso Chapin.
Lane assignments for the 5A boys 4x100 meter. Abilene High is going to be in lane number 1. Amarillo High in lane 2. Keller Fossil Ridge is in lane 3. Lane 4 is Mansfield Timberview. Lane 5 is Denton Ryan. Lane 6, Arlington Seguin. Lane 7 is Colleyville Heritage. And in lane 8, it's Burleson. That's your lane assignments.
And
5A boys 4x1.
5A division boys 4x100. Abilene's going to be in 1. Amarillo lane 2. Keller Fossil Ridge in 3. Mansfield Timberview in 4. Denton Ryan's going to be in 5. Arlington Seguin's going to be in 6. Colleyville Heritage in lane 7. Burleson lane 8. Judge number 1, are you ready? Judge number 2. And judge number 3. We're ready on all exchanges. Quiet at the starting line, please. Our next run-in event will be the 4A division girls 800. 4A girls 800.
Beautiful day here in Lubbock. The flags, the American flag, trying to get off the pole, but the Texas flag and the Lubbock ISD flag, they are hanging straight down.
We need
Mansfield Timberview in lane 4.
We need 4A, 4A boys, coach from team from meet with the referee at the awards table. 4A
Timberview,
boys coach.
and then Arlington Seguin.
At the awards table.
Brandon Gilmore, the anchor leg for Timberview. Seguin didn't Ryan in lane 5. Ryan and Seguin, and Ryan's going to pass him. Arlington Seguin did not have a great handoff. Timberview wins at 40.04.
Our next run-in event, 4A girls 800. 4A girls 800. Please direct your attention to the awards area. Here are the top 3 finishing teams in the 4A division, boys 4x100. Finishing in 3rd place, 41.84, the team from Brock. In 2nd place, 41.80, the team from Lubbock Cooper Liberty. And in 1st place, 41.48, the team from Andrews.
Next up is the 4A girls 800-meter run. Start list for this 800. Haley Casey is hip number 1. Alexia Martinez from Fabens in 2. By the way, Casey from Brock. Ava Nix from Brock. She's hip number 3. Maddox Kaufman from Decatur in hip number 4. Coming around the corner the first time around, that's Canyon. Addison Bristow, hip number 15. We've got Rebecca Delgado from Brownwood. Skylar Sicking from Decatur. Audrey White from West Plains, Bergen Pinkley from Big Spring, Audrey Holloway from Canyon, Angel Quinones from Fabens, Caddacy Forsyth from Crum, Amaris Escobedo from El Paso Isleta, Presley Poole from Canyon, Dana Gonzalez from Riverside, and Denia Lawson from Fort Worth Southwest. That's Addison Bristow out front from Canyon. Way out there by herself. Second place right now is Fabens. And then Canyon right behind her. Alexia Martinez. Canyon trying to pass on the inside. Also Brownwood sneaking around, going to get out to lane 2. Brownwood now into third. 20 meters to go. Brownwood tries to pass Fabens at the buzzer, and we'll see. That's awfully close. That's going to be a photo finish. Martinez from Fabens just edges Delgado from Brownwood by 2/100ths of a second. So Brown will have to, Delgado will have to wait for the wild card results to see if she is going to go to Austin.
At the awards table, we have the top 3 finishing teams in the 5A division boys, 4x100. In third place, 4104, the team from Arlington Seguin. Second place, 4085, the team from Denton Ryan. And finishing in first place with a time of 40:04, the team from Mansville Timberview.
Lane assignments for this 5A girls, 800 meters. Adara Cross from Centennial, Aubrey Duran from Abilene High, Ryan Dollar Dougherty from Joshua. We'll get the other ones here in a moment. Lila Murillo from Abilene Cooper. Isabel Bali from Americas. Clarissa Castillo from El Paso High. Maiden Mitchell from Aledo. Samantha Rivella from South Hills. Miley Gomez from Grapevine. Zara Estrada from Canutillo. Sophia Brandenburg from Aledo. Brayley Cawthron from Abilene, from Amarillo. Kinley Davis from Amarillo. Ari Richards from Summit. Aaliyah Williams from Brewer, and Alyssa Fino from Hanks. First time around, that's going to be Aaliyah Williams from Fort Worth Brewer, White Settlement Brewer in front. Brewer still in front with about 150 meters to go. Hip number 11, Brandenburg from Aledo in second. And Bali from El Paso Americas was in third, and now it's Dollar Dougherty from Joshua. Brewer, and then Aledo and Joshua hip and hip for that number 2 spot. And Aaliyah Williams is going to go wire to wire.
At the awards table, we have the top 3 finishers in the 4A division, girls 800. In third place, 2:17.98, Rebecca Delgado from Brownwood. Second place, 2:17.96, Alexia Martinez from Fabens. In first place, 2:08.45, Addison Bristow from Canyon.
Start list for the 4A boys 800 meters. Luke Smiley from Andrews in 1. Josh Galvan from Monahans. And now they're going to have a false start and bring them back. Going down on the track. That was number 5, Antonio Areola from San Elizario. Kian Aguilar from Pecos is in 3. Quincy McLean from Burke Burnett in 4. Antonio Areola, we just mentioned, number 5. Eric Arredondo from El Paso, Austin, number 6. Caden Halsey from Graham. Brian Ray from Springtown. Aiden Tiarina from Canyon. Alexander Cano from San Eli. Calvin Whitfield from Lakeview. Joseph Simmons from Southwest. Saul Hernandez from Levelland. Abdiel Hernandez from Irvin, Jacob Marquez from Big Spring, Dylan Cates from Springtown. Areola's going to shake it off. That's your start list for the 4A boys 800 there on the screen. We're going to give them a minute to reset. They're going to go dig in the first aid bag, I believe. So we've got just a moment. The top 2 of each event will go to Austin to the UIL State Meet in 2 weeks. The third place from each event will have to survive the wild card, which is they take the 4 third place finishers from around the state, the 4 regions, and the fastest or highest qualifying of those 4 from the different regions will get that wild card spot in Austin. The track there has 9 lanes, so they take the 8 automatic qualifiers from the 4 regions plus the wild card to fill out the 9 lanes there at Mike Myers Stadium in Austin. They are going to dig in the first aid kit for just a moment, and I think Areola had a little bit of skint knee, little blood on his knee there. They wiped him up. He's going to get back in. We're ready to go. For a boys 800 meters. And almost another wreck. Out front there, I think it's Graham. Caden Halsey, a junior. Right behind him, Aiden Tiarina from Canyon. Then Lakeview is in third. .300 meters left in the 4A boys 800. Steele, Holsey from Graham. Aiden Tiarina, a senior, and now on the outside, taking over second place. That's Jacob Marquez from Big Spring. And Marquez now has taken the lead. Tiarina on the outside in second. Holsey has fallen back to third. Now Tiarina with 100 meters. Steps back out in front. Tiarina is going to win it. Then Marquez. And then Holsey is going to finish third after leading for 600 of the 800 meters in the race.
At the awards table, we have the top three finishers in the 5A division girls 800. In third place, 2:15.39, Sophia Brandenburg from Aledo. Second place, 2:14.95, Ryan Daughtery from Joshua. And in first place, 2:13.66, Aliyah Williams from White Settlement.
Start list for the 5A boys 800. Owen Barnett from Grapevine, Colby Hasterman from Keller Fossil Ridge, Nolan Worth from Pascal, Javier Gabaldon from Wichita Falls Memorial, Cale Cooper from Grapevine, Nico Flores from Cleburne, Kaysen King from Grapevine, Landon Martinez from Burleson Centennial,
Division boys 800.
Jordan Diaz from El Paso del Valle, Logan Clayton from Monterey, William Escobar is from Lubbock Cooper, Samuel Alexander from Fort Worth Arlington Heights, Jalen Green from Chapin, Austin Garza from Americas, Braylon Kinsey from Memorial, and rounding it out, Aiden Rossini from Jefferson. Out front, Braylon Kinsey from Wichita Falls Memorial. And right behind him is going to be Adon Rossini from Jefferson. Taking all the interest out of it, moving into second place. Now not. Have to get his hip number when they go around. Braylon Kinsey, the senior from Memorial, Qualifying time of minute 56.18 seconds. In second place, Lubbock Cooper, then Pascal. Pascal coming on the outside in lane 2, trying to pass him at the line, and then he runs out of gas, but so does Worth from Pascal. Ends up passing Escobar right at the buzzer, or right at the line. I keep saying buzzer for some reason. Right at the line, and Worth was about to pass. He runs out of gas, but then Escobar, his tank went empty, and Worth was able to just beat him out. Great effort for those two. They'll reset the track now and get ready for the 4A girls 100-meter hurdles. And they are going to run from south to north.
Please help with the hurdles. Next running event, 4A Division Girls 100-meter hurdles. At the award stand, here are the top 3 finishers. 4A Division Boys 800-meter run. Third place, 159.57, Caden Halsey from Graham. Second place, 158.50, Jacob Marquez from Big Spring. And finishing in first place, 158.24, Aiden Tiarina from Canyon.
For a girls 100-meter hurdles coming up, the heat number 1 is going to look like this. Andrea Bear of Greenwood, a freshman. Grace Sparks, a sophomore from Brownwood in lane 2. Marley Morris from Crum, a senior in lane 3. Cambry Crow, a sophomore from Seminole in lane 4. Lane 5, Austin Flowers, also from Seminole. Kaylee Harwell from Glenrose in lane 6. Lane 7 is Megan Wiggins from Snyder. In lane 8 is going to be Ashlyn Alpers from Burke Burnett. Top qualifying time yesterday in the prelims went to Cambry Crow, a 14:91. She's in lane 4. The sophomore from Glenrose in lane 6 was a state qualifier a year ago, and now has a chance to go back as a sophomore. She's in lane 6. Top qualifying time from Seminole Crow is in lane 4.
This is the 4A Division Girls 100-meter hurdles.
And here we go, 4A girls 100-meter hurdles. Running from south to north with a slight tailwind here in Lubbock today. Fair start. Crow, Harwell, and Burke Burnett out early. Lane 3, Morris from Crum. And Harwell goes down. Crum and then Seminole. I think it's going to be Crum and Flowers. It is Crum who wins it. Morris. And I believe it's going to be Austin Flowers from Seminole, and it is a 14.91. Cambry Crow finishes third, and Sparks from Brownwood is fourth. Here's your lane assignments for the 5A girls 100-meter hurdles. In lane 1. In lane 1, it's going to be Anaya Clayton from El Paso Chapin. Jaslyn Brown from Paladuro is in lane 2. Willow Cornell from Amarillo is in lane 3. Mackenzie Piggy from Timberview in lane 4. Reagan Williams from Timberview in lane 5. Bailey Boyd from Timberview in lane 6.
Now at the awards table,
Maja Lewis from Monterey
Division Boys 800.
is in lane 7. And in lane 8 is Pilot Grubus from Springtown.
68, William Escobar from Lubbock Hooper. Second place, 155.45, Nolan Worth from Fort Worth High School. Finishing in first place, 153.23, Braylon Kinsey from Wichita Falls Memorial.
Right here is your 5A girls 100-meter hurdles. Timberview, the middle 3 lanes, 4, 5, and 6. And lane 4, that was Piggy. Reagan Williams from Timberview, the senior. She looked like she was going to win it, and about the 8th or 9th hurdle, she stutter-stepped and ended up losing her momentum. She will not finish in the top 2, but the 2 Timberview girls do finish in the top 2. Piggy is going to win it 14.21. Boyd should be second. Excuse me. Yeah, Piggy and then Boyd is what I've got. See if the camera saw something different. Now they'll move the hurdles. Get ready for the boys' 110s. And they finally do put Boyd on the board for Mansfield Timberview. And then Cornell from Amarillo. Wow, it was a dead heat. Went down to the hundredths, maybe thousandths of a second to decide who got that third spot, second, third spot. All right, that's the 5A girls. Congratulations to Piggy and Boyd from Timberview. They're going automatically. You got to think Cornell's going to have a chance also. 4A boys hurdles coming up. In lane 1, it's going to be Jordan Long from Canyon Randall. Lane 2, Jordan Weber from Canyon. Ethan Threets from Big Spring is in lane 3. Isaac Dominguez is in lane 4. Emmanuel Navarrete in lane 5 from Clint. Riot Sullivan from Glenrose in lane 6. Andon Dwayne Masterfield from Graham in lane 7. Pilot Grubus from Springtown in lane 8. That's your lane assignments for the 4A boys. 110 high hurdles. If I remember correctly, last year at this meet, they were setting the hurdles up, and right about the time they got them set, the wind changed, and they had turned them all around and went the other way after they'd had them set or almost set.
It's the 4A division boys 110 high hurdles.
I think what the holdup is here is they have an official up in the press box looking down on the track to make sure that the hurdles are set at the proper marks. Hurdles they have to be perfectly on the marks to be regulation and these hurdlers' steps to be on. If they have one set of hurdles, one flight of hurdles out of, or maybe on the wrong mark, you see it on social media, they're going down through there, and after about 5 hurdles, the 6th hurdle might be on the wrong mark, and then there's bodies laying everywhere on the track along with broken hurdles. So I think they're waiting for the official upstairs to give the thumbs up that everything is okay. Boys 110 hurdles, meet record 1388. 12-year-old record set in 2014 by Jalen Hunter of Denton Geyer when Geyer was a 4A. Now they get the thumbs up. There's different marks on the track for the hurdles, some for if you're running to the north, some if you're running to the south. And a lot of these officials probably don't work on this track on a daily basis, so they want to make sure everything is in order. Here we go, 4A boys, 110 high hurdles. And there they go. In lane 4, that's Hereford's Isaac Dominguez. Lane 3 and 5. I think it might have been 5, Emmanuel Navarrete from Clint. It is Clint in second, Big Spring in third.
Please direct your attention to the awards area. Here are the top 3 finishers in the 5A division boys high jump. Finishing in third place with a jump of 6 feet 6 inches, Miller Shinwart from Granbury. Second place, 6 feet 6 inches, Chris Pace from Denton Ryan. And first place, 6 feet 6 inches, Chester Creary from Amarillo, Tascosa. Also at the awards table, the top 3 finishers, 5A division girls, 100-meter hurdles. In third place, 1431, Willow Cornell from Amarillo. Second place, 1431, Bailey Boyd from Mansfield Timberview. And first place, 1421, Mackenzie Pig from Mansfield Timberview.
Here's the 5A boys.
Glenn Rose, boys coach, meet with referee at the awards table.
Kabuya from Denton Ryan in lane 1. Brooks from Aledo in lane 2. Sheriff from Caprock in lane 3. Williams from Brewer in 4. Tucker from Memorial in 5. Lane 4, Brewer, Martise Williams goes down. And I think it's going to be Tucker from Memorial that's going to sneak in there. (14-19), Tucker from Memorial does win it. 14-19. Martise Williams was in first and tripped over one of the last hurdles and did not qualify.
Running event will be the girls 4A 100-meter dash.
Next is going to be the 100-meter dash for the 4A girls. Sydney Click from Greenwood is in lane 1. Natalie Miller in lane 2. She's from Lubbock Cooper Liberty. Lane 3 is Aviana House from Dunbar. Lane 4 is Adalia McNeil from Estacado. Lane 5, Trinity Brazil Davis from Dunbar. Lane 6, Rylan Newbro from Andrews. Emily Brown from Eagle Mountain is in lane 7, and Jaden Kelly from Decatur is in lane 8. 4A girls 100-meter dash.
Here are the top 3 finishers, 4A division boys 110 hurdles. In third place, 1451, Ethan Threets from Big Spring. Second place, 1443, Emmanuel Neverett from Flint. Finishing in first place, 1387, Isaac Dominguez from Hereford.
Just when they were getting in the blocks, they're going to stand them up. 4A girls, 100 meters. This record, this meet record's not very old. Set just 3 years ago in 2023 by Tori Cameron of Stephenville, who last year qualified for the NCAA meet in the final, made it to the finals of the NCAA Division I championships. Lane 4, McNeil. $11.86. Brazil Davis bounces back at 12:21. Awaiting the rest of them. Lane assignments for the 5A girls. Tiana Young from Everman in lane 1. Erica Wyatt from Fort Worth Wyatt is in lane 2. Jordan Bush, the freshman from Lubbock Cooper, is in lane 3. Lauren Gardner from Chapin in lane 4. Brooke Middleton from Mansfield Timberview is in lane 5. Lane 6, Micah Tucker from Burleson Centennial. Lane 7, Jasmine Arganal from Memorial, and Abby Watts from Lubbock Cooper. That's in lane 8.
Glenn Rose, boys coach, please meet with the referee at the awards table. Glenn Rose, boys coach, please meet with the referee at the awards table. And at the awards table, we have the top 3 finishers in the 5A division, boys 110 hurdles. Finishing in third place, 1425, Alson Sharif from Amarillo Caprock. Second place, 1420, Kyron Brown from Palo Duro. And in first place, 1419, Uriah Tucker from Wichita Falls Memorial.
El Paso Chapin. Lauren Gardner. Mansfield Timberview. Brooke Middleton in second. And we'll go to the boys. 4A boys 100-meter dash. Your lane assignments. Iverson McGuire from Estacado in lane 1. Wyatt Dunn from Decatur in lane 2. Caden Joseph from Cooper Liberty is in lane 3. Eduardo Hernandez from Fort Stockton is in lane 4. Phoenix Sherwood from Randall in lane 5. Lane 6 is James Bozeman from Estacado. Lane 7, Caden Brooks from Fort Worth Dunbar is in lane 7. And Edgar Guardado from El Paso Riverside is in lane 8. 4A boys. 100-meter dash. After the 100-meter dash, we go to the 4x200-meter relay. I think this is on a rolling schedule, obviously, so that is the order of events. Fastest qualifying time, 10:77, lane 4, Eduardo Hernandez from Fort Stockton. Lane 7, Brooks from Dunbar. Now lane 3, Cooper Liberty's Joseph. And Joseph from Liberty is going to win it. Caden Joseph, a sophomore.
At the awards table here are the top 3 finishers in the 4A Division Gold pole vault. In third place with a jump of 11 feet, Marley Morris from Crum. Second place, 12 feet, Ray Sparks from Brownwood. And first place, 12 feet, 6 inches, Ava Tucker from Bronx.
Those are your medalists for the for a girls pole vault, and I think that's Ava Tucker from Brock getting the gold medal. Still waiting for the results of that last race. Next is going to be the 5A boys 100. It was close for second and third. Remember, the second place finisher goes automatically to Austin for the state track meet. Third place will have to battle the other third place finishers in the state. The fastest one at the regional meet will move on as the wild card.
At the awards table, I have the top three finishers, 4A division girls, 100-meter hurdles. In third place, 1494, Yambry Crow from Seminole. Second place, 1491, Austin Flowers from Seminole. And in first place, 1476, Maury Morris from Crum.
This crowd still being held in suspense, as they have not been able to determine second and third in the 4A Boys 100. They've only posted the winner, Caden Joseph from Cooper Liberty. So this crowd will react, you would think, when they finally post it on the board. A later start today here in Lubbock, which means the stands are all the way in the shade. Everyone but the front row.
We have the top three finishers in the 4A division.
Everyone except for the front row is in the shade already.
In third place, 1232, Ron Newbro from Andrews. Second place, 1221, Trinity Brazel Davis from Fort Worth Dunbar. And in first place, 1186, Adelia McNeil from Lubbock Estacado.
They still have not posted the times. They're going to move on. Jaden Jackson from Abilene in lane 1. Michael Jackson, Arlington Seguin in lane 2. Landon Barker from Amarillo High in lane 3. Justin Stewart from Arlington Heights in lane 4 with the orange shoes. Fossil Ridge, Jaden Kennedy in lane 5 and Xavier Amos in lane 6, both from Fossil Ridge. Lubbock Cooper lane 7, that's Josiah Davis, and Nick McAllister from Arlington Seguin in lane 8. 5A boys 100-meter dash.
At the awards table, here are the top three finishers, 5A division, girls 100-meter dash. Third place, 1184, Micah Tucker from Burleson Centennial. Second place, 1154, Brooke Middleton from Mansfield Timberview. And first place, 1149, Lawton Gardner from El Paso Shaper.
Just when the 5A boys were in the blocks, they started announcing the awards, and they stood the boys up, so they still have not posted the results or read the results here from the 4A boys 100. All we know is Caden Joseph from Cooper Liberty was the winner. After this race, you have the wheelchair 100 meters. 100-meter dash from the 4A boys 100. All right, now we get ready for the 5A boys 100 once again. Keep your eye in lane 4, Arlington Heights, Justin Stewart. He should have on some bright orange shoes. Lane 4, Stewart. Lane 5, Kennedy. Lane 8, McAllister from Seguin. Now you see lane 1, Jackson out there as well. But I think it was lane 4, Justin Stewart with a 10.12. That's the 5A boys 100-meter dash. Still have not posted the 4A boys. This is the 100-meter dash wheelchair division. Taylor Brandt from Randall should be in lane 3, hip number 3. Isaac Montoya from Lubbock High, number 2. Tristan West from Caprock is number 4. And Avery Ferguson from Pampa is in lane 6. Four competitors. All from up in the Texas Panhandle, Canyon, Lubbock, Amarillo, and Pampa. Once again on the screen, they are still trying to figure out that 4A boys 100-meter dash results. Sherwood from Randall second. Hernandez, Fort Stockton, third. Estacada's Bozeman, fourth. Can't wait to see how far they had to go to determine between Randall and Fort Stockton, and that's very important because it's hard to get out of this region as the wild card in this event. A lot of times Region 2 will get the wild card spot in the 100 meters. Okay, they finally get 4A posted. Have not, there's the rest of it. Done from Decatur, 1089. Now we can go with the 100-meter dash wheelchair division. Caprock, Tristan West, and Lubbock High Isaac Montoya. Oh my goodness, that's going to be close. Montoya wins at 17:66. West finishes second, 17:69. Then Pampa's Ferguson.
The awards table here, the top three finishers, 4A Division Boys 100-meter dash. In third place, 1070, Eduardo Hernandez from Fort Stockton. In second place, 10697, Phoenix Sherwood from Randall. Finishing in first place, 10870, Caden Joseph from Cooper Liberty. Our next running event will be the 4A Division Girls 4x200-meter relay. 4A Girls 4x200-meter relay.
All right, here's your lane assignments for the 4A Girls 4x2. In lane 1, Canyon Randall. Lane 2 is going to be Springtown. Lane 3 is Cooper Liberty. Lane 4 is Greenwood. Lane 5 is Brownwood. Lane 6, West Plains. Lane 7 is Brock. Lane 8 is Crum. 4x2. 4x200.
At the award stand here, the top three finishers, 5A Division Boys 100. In third place, 1030, Jaden Jackson from Abilene. Second place, 1029, Jaden Kennedy from Keller Fossil Ridge. And in first place, 1016, Justin Stewart from Fort Worth, Arlington Heights.
Big stagger here in the 4x200. Almost a 100-yard stagger between lane 1 and lane 8. So it's hard to tell. Even after the first exchange, sometimes it's hard to tell who's out front. Who's going to hand off first? It might be Greenwood or maybe Brock out in lane 7. Lane 6, Brownwood also. 2 laps around the tracks. They'll stay in their own lane the whole way. Coming up on the inside, lane 3, Cooper Liberty. As they go into the third leg, Cooper Liberty is handing off first in lane 3. Brownwood has made up some room. I think that's Anaya Hines. Brownwood, hands off. Then Liberty. Here comes Brownwood. Kaya Phillips, the anchor leg. Cooper Liberty in lane 3. Greenwood trying to come back and finish second in lane 4. It's going to be hard to catch Phillips in lane 5. But Greenwood might have got her right at the buzzer. Right at the line. Maybe I'll stop saying buzzer sometime today. Greenwood does get the second place finish. Then Cooper Liberty
Next event will be the 5A division girls 4x200.
in third.
4x200 next running event. Please direct your attention to the awards area. Here is the top 3 finishers in the 100-meter wheelchair division. In third place, 21-25, Avery Ferguson from Pampa. Second place, 17-69, Tristan West from Amarillo Caprock. And in first place, 17-66, Isaac Montoya from Lubbock High. Exchange judge, are you ready? We're ready on the far exchange.
4A girls 4x200 meter relay lane assignments. Burleson in lane 1, Amarillo Tascosa in lane 2, Mansfield Timberview in lane 3. Lane 4, that's El Paso Chapin. Lauren Gardner, the lead leg right there on your screen. Everman lane 5, Arlington Seguin in lane 6, Argyle in lane 7, Abilene Wiley lane 8. Out in lane 6, that's Arlington Seguin. Seguin will hand it off first. Everman and Chapin inside of them. That is a lane 4, Chapin, who's now in front. And Chapin now has almost made up every stagger in lane 4. Chapin, Everman, Seguin, that's the top 3. Timberview in lane 3 coming around. They're going to have something to say about this. Timberview in 3, Chapin in 4, Everman in 5. And now Timberview has taken the lead. Chapin had a bad handoff, and now it's going to be Timberview and Everman. Timberview in 3, Everman in 5, Chapin in 4, back in 3rd place. Mansfield Timberview, Jayla Bledsoe, anchor leg. They're the regional champs. Had a runner go down back there from Seguin, I think it was, in lane 6. As they've got the red flags up. She went down after she handed off.
Finishing in 3rd place, 141.92, the team from Lubbock Cooper Liberty. In 2nd place, 141.87, the team from Greenwood. And finishing in 1st place, 140.79, the team from Brownwood.
Lane assignments for the 4A boys, 4x200 meter relay. Decatur is going to be in lane number 1. Canyon Randall in lane 2, Midland Greenwood lane 3. Lane 4 is Lubbock Cooper Liberty. Lane 5 is the Brock Eagles. Lane 6, the Stephenville Yellow Jackets. Lane 7, the Seminole Indians. And in lane 8 is Benbrook.
Exchange judge, are you ready? We're ready on the 4 exchange. Quiet at the starting line, please.
Lane 7, Seminole. Lane 5, Brock. Jet Kerr. Lane 4, Cooper Liberty. Go to the 3rd leg. Brock hands it off first. Seminole 2nd. Charles Hibbler, the freshman for Brock. Going to that final leg. Brock looks like they're going to hand off first to Colt Matlock. And Matlock gets it, but on the inside is going to be Liberty in 4. Brock in 5. In lane 3, it's Greenwood. It's a 3-man race. Brock in Liberty. Colt Matlock holds on. The Brock Eagles win the 4x2. Blair Shanklin, Jet Kerr, Charles Hibbler, and Colt Matlock. They're the regional champions. They'll go to Austin in a couple of weeks and do it again for a gold medal. I think they set a new school record yesterday. Might have one-upped it today. Next will be the 5A boys 4x2. El Paso Andrus in lane 1, Burleson in 2, Chisholm Trail in lane 3. Denton is going to be in lane 4, Mansfield Timberview in lane 5, Amarillo is in lane 6. Abilene Wiley, they're in lane 7, and Amarillo Paladuro is in lane 8.
Exchange zone, are you ready? We're ready on the far exchange. Quiet at the start, please.
5A boys, 4x200. You can see how big the stagger is. Lane 8 there on your screen, almost to the exchange zone is where they start. Lane 1 starts at the common finish. Top qualifying time, Denton High School. Sylvester Sims, the lead off in lane 4. Too close to call at the first exchange. But Amarillo High in lane 6 has made up a stagger. Lane 4, Denton High, has almost got Timberview in 5. The Sandys and the Broncos. Denton High in lane 4 looks to have the lead. They hand it off first in their 2 lanes inside of Amarillo, and now they've passed them. Denton High, then Amarillo High. Lane 7 is Abilene Wiley fighting for 3rd. Denton High wins at 125-27.
At the award stand, here are the top 3 finishing teams in the 5A Division Girls 4x200. In 3rd place, 139.25, the team from El Paso Chapin. 2nd place, 138.62, the team from Everman. And in first place, 137.83, the team from Mansfield Timberview. Next running final will be the 4A Division Girls 400.
4A Girls 400-meter dash. Lane assignments. Cassidy Forsyth from Crum. She's the one that false started and then was emotional, went to the turf and sat there with her face in her hands, and the officials determined that she was not disqualified. So then she came back out and ran a really good first 200, but just I think the adrenaline and the emotions of the moment got the best of her in the later two. She came back and ran a good leg in the mile relay. We'll see how she does here today in lane 1, something to keep your eye on there. London Gilbreth from Decatur in lane 2. Brennan Hall and Andrews in lane 3. Jacqueline Hernandez from West Plains in lane 4. Samantha Lindsay from Benbrook in lane 5. Bella Wade, the Honeybee from Stephenville in lane 6. Jaden Oates, part of the state championship basketball team for Decatur in lane 7. And Audrey White in lane 8 for West Plains. Meet record. 4A women 400-meter dash, 56:03. Summer Wilder from Canyon back in 2014. As they get to the 200 mark, it looks like West Plains Hernandez is in total control, but on the inside in lane 2, that's Gilbreth from Decatur. She ran a few steps in lane 1. The white flag comes up. Gilbreth in third. It's West Plains, then Benbrook in second. Coming along is Andrews in lane 3. And Andrews is going to try to take Benbrook for that second place spot. And, close at the line. Andrews, Brandon Hall. Hernandez wins it 56-76. Also part of the 4x400 relay team. We'll see later with the fastest qualifying time.
We have the top 3 finishing teams. 4A Division Boys 4x200. In third place, 127.02.
Andrews did get it.
In second place, 126.52. Lubbock Cooper Liberty. Finishing in first place, 126.39, the team from Brock.
They've posted the top 3. That's how close it was between Andrews and Benbrook. Bella Wade from Stephenville finishes 4th. Forsyth from Crum finishes 5th, and then Decatur rounds it out. Time for the 5A girls 400 meters. In lane 1, El Paso Bel Air. Genevicia Acuna in lane number 1. Alana Wiseman from Paladuros in lane 2. Aaliyah Williams from Brewers in lane 3. Sophia Quiles in lane 4 from Amarillo High.
400, 5
In lane 5, it's Blair Mosley from Argyle. Lane 6, Yaira Jefferson from Everman. Sydney Brown from El Paso El Dorado in lane 7. Abigail Johnson from Abilene High is in lane 8. 5A girls, 400 meters. Couldn't ask for a better day for this track meet to be run here in Lubbock, especially after yesterday. Yesterday was really good compared to what we expected. Kendra Chambers from El Paso Hanks at 53.63 back in 2008 holds the meet record. Good look at Sophia Quiles for the Amarillo Sandys as they get in the blocks. Quiles in lane 4 had the fastest qualifying time of 55.55 yesterday. Think she'd be the favorite again today. Won it by a couple of seconds yesterday. And repeating that performance, maybe doing a little bit better. Sophia Quiles out in lane 5. It's going to be Blair Mosley from Argyle challenging. And it's not going to be enough to take Quiles, but it is going to be enough to go to Austin. Unofficially, on the board it says 55.42. The official time, 55.50. She cut 5/100ths of a second off of yesterday's time.
Boys 4x200. In third place, 127.08, the team from Abilene Wiley. Second place, 126.36, the team from Amarillo. And in first place, 125.27, the team from Denton.
For A boys, 400 meters. In lane 1, Pierce Fioroni from Lubbock Cooper Liberty. Andrick Rodriguez from Greenwood is in lane 2. Emmett Stewart from Canyon in lane 3. In lane 4, it's going to be Rodrigo Martinez from El Paso Isleta. Raider Harvey from Andrews is in lane 5. Baylor West from Canyon is in lane 6. Lejean Madlock Porter from Eastern Hills, Fort Worth, lane 7. Dylan Staples from the Glenrose Tigers is out in lane 8.
It's going to be the 4A division boys 400-meter dash. 4A boys 400.
Meet record Will London from 2014 from Waco. Lane 5 and lane 3. Stewart and Harvey. Inside lane, that's lane 3, Emmett Stewart. And also in lane 7, Canyon Baylor West. It's the Canyon Eagles 1-2 right now. Andrews and Isleta on the outside looking in as they run in front of the home bleachers. Stewart from Canyon, 48-25. Followed by Baylor West and then Martinez.
Now at the awards table here are the top 3 finishers. 4A Division Girls 400. Finishing in 3rd place, 57.84. Samantha Lindsay from Fort Worth, Benbrook. 2nd place, 57.84. Brennan Hall from Andrews. Finishing 1st place, 56.76. Jacqueline Hernandez from West Plains.
Five A boys, 400 meters. Hudson Merritt from El Paso High is in lane 1. Blake Moore from Lubbock Cooper in lane 2. Braylon Kinsey, he's already qualified once today for Austin. From Wichita Falls Memorial in lane 3. Kyrie Bonner from El Paso Hanks in lane 4. Brandon Gilmore from Timberview in lane 5. Saginaw's London Houston in lane 6. Giovanni Vaquera from Canutillo is in lane 7. And Elijah Branch from Fossil Ridge is in lane 8. 45-19 is the record. Aldrich Bailey from Mansfield Timberview, 2012. Lane 8, Branch from Fossil Ridge not in the race. Timberview lane 5. Coming on the inside is lane 1 from El Paso. That's Hudson Merritt. We'll get a better idea of it now. Timberview, Saginaw, Hanks. Timberview in lane 5. Can he hold off Kyrie Bonner in lane 4? He can. But they'll both be going to state of 46-18.
from Argyle. And in first place, 55-15, Sophia Quills from Amarillo.
It's time now for the wheelchair division, 400 meters. Tylee Brandt from Randall in lane 3. I think she's in the inside lane in lane 1. Tristan West, he's from Caprock, Montoya from Lubbock High, and Pampa, Avery Ferguson. Montoya from Lubbock High. Tristan West is closing.